Welcome to this year's Family Christmas Eve service. We're your worship leaders today. I'm Leah.
And I'm Drew.
We're so happy that you came. You could have been anywhere else, but you decided to come out and celebrate with us.
Well, you're in for a treat. You'll hear great music from our praise band and children's choir. That would be enough for anyone to bring in Christmas, but we have a skit, or a pageant, or whatever it's called for you.
Maybe we'll call it a play.
Okay, we'll call it a play, but whatever it is, it's really good. Then our lead pastor, Pastor Mandy Sayers, is going to share a reflection that will inspire us all. So let's start the celebration. Please stand for the opening carol.
If you've looked on our Facebook feed, watched the news, read news articles, it seems that this year there's a lot of bad news.
In the middle of the many bad news stories, a local station is on the hunt for good news.
As they hunt for good news, it seems that good news keeps escaping them. But little do they know that they're about to discover the good news story of our lifetime.
Let's check out the play. What's the good news? But first, you'll need to learn your part. When my friend holds up the "What's the good news" signs, everyone in the congregation will say out loud, "What's the good news?" Let's practice it once. Ready, go. What's the good news?
Thank you for tuning in to BENJI News Channel 7. First at 5. It's not too late to register your family for the census. The decree has been set. Make sure you have a plan to get registered.
If you're looking to lodging with your family, I'm sad to say, but everything might already be booked. Not even Expedia or Hotels.com can find you a room.
Crime continues to soar as widespread poverty increases.
Corruption, money laundering, bribery, and embezzlement between the leaders of the church and the Roman Empire. Would there be any criminal charges filed?
No health care for the poor. One man has been lying by the pool of Bethesda for years. Another woman has been reportedly bleeding for years, but without quality health insurance, she can't get help. There's a GoFundMe set up for them, but it hasn't gotten much traction.
What will King Herod do today? News from the royal court suggests that he'll round up all babies and toddlers. What does this mean? What will he do with them? Let's all stay tuned.
We need to find some good news. Our local reporters are on the hunt for good news.
What's the good news? Stay tuned for a look at what our local reporters have found.
Last we saw, the newsroom reported on some bad news and was on the hunt for some good news. Do you think they'll be able to find some?
I think their field reporters should be able to find something. If they can find bad news, then I'm sure they can find some good news.
Let's see what they found.
Good afternoon, I'm Jacob.
How do you do? Name's Eva.
Reporting from the BENJI Channel 7 News.
With all the news.
For all the people. We heard a rumor, and we're wondering if we could make a story out of it.
We shot the baby a picture with your permission.
Mother and baby in stable condition. People love baby stories.
So let's keep it simple, just a kid in a shot.
Baby in the manger, they'll love it a lot.
Just the baby, everyone else needs to leave. Not us, right?
No, Mary, you can stay. People love baby stories. Joseph, you can stay too.
I guess this is the start of Father's Day won't get much attention. I'll be getting ready for ties, macaroni homemade gifts, and socks for the rest of my life.
Looks like they're not quite ready. They're in a dirty stable. I guess the mother had to give birth in a stable. That doesn't sound like the good news story we're looking for, but we'll check back with them later. While they get it together, let's check on the weather.
It's going to be a wonderful evening in the local area, not a cloud in the sky. The lows tonight will be in the 70s. The highs tomorrow will be 98 degrees. Make sure you stay hydrated as you travel for your census registration.
That weather sounds great. Speaking of no clouds in the sky, shepherds have reported seeing a strange, bright star in the sky. Is this true?
Yes, they sent in pictures of a bright star. I've never seen anything like it.
Let's go check in with our other reporter, live with the shepherds. Maybe this is the good news story we're looking for.
Good news.
I think I might have something. I'm here in a field with some local shepherds who have reportedly witnessed a star in the sky. Can you elaborate on how you came across the star?
I was out tending my sheep in the fields. One of them had tried to run away, so I ran after him. I tripped and fell. I kinda landed on my back, so I was facing the sky. And when I looked up, there it was, the brightest star I had ever seen.
And when did this happen?
A couple of nights ago.
You're missing the biggest part of the story.
What part is he missing?
An angel of the Lord appeared to us all and told us that the Messiah had been born, and the child would be wrapped in cloth and lying in a manger.
Yeah, we were terrified, but the angel said not to be afraid. The Messiah has been born.
Did you all fall and maybe bump your heads?
I fell, but I did not bump my head.
I didn't fall out. The angel appeared to us as plainly as you were standing in front of us.
Okay. Well, did this angel have a name?
It had a weird formal name.
Its name is Angel of the Lord.
Okay. Well, back to you in the studio.
Seems that they may be close to getting some good news.
I don't think the reporter believes their story. What do you think?
The shepherd said he didn't hit his head. I don't think they would make up a story like that.
True. Those three shepherds seem to have witnessed the same thing.
I wonder if they'll find the good news that they're looking for. Let's see. Wow, angels and a bright star. I still don't know if that was the good news story we're looking for, but it sure was funny.
Breaking news. This just in. The angel of the Lord has come forward and it says it has some good news. Maybe this is the good news story we've been waiting for. Going live in the field.
What's the good news?
Hopefully I have it. Just after speaking with the shepherds, a bright winged figure appeared to me. There were other angels too, but they were the only ones that spoke. Maybe the others couldn't, I don't know. I asked its name and it reportedly responded with, the angel of the Lord. The shepherds said that you appeared to them. Is that true?
Yes.
You scared them?
I did not mean to scare them. I only came to bring them good news.
Are you the good news story?
No, but I know the good news. The Messiah has been born, wrapped in cloth and lying in a manger.
Where has the Messiah been born?
He has been born in the town of David, Bethlehem.
Well, there you have it. No good news. But I'll see you at the studio.
That angel of the Lord said a Messiah had been born in Bethlehem. We have a reporter in Bethlehem now, but he's in a dirty stable. Maybe we should move on to investigate this. Maybe this is the good news story that we're looking for.
I don't know if we have any. We're nearing the end of our broadcast and we still haven't found any good news.
This just in. Police are heading over to an innkeeper in Bethlehem who is reporting a noise disturbance. We have a reporter there live to talk to the innkeeper. I doubt there's any good news here, but...
Live at the sleep-in with a very annoyed innkeeper.
All these people coming for the census registry thing are driving me crazy. Every time I try and get some sleep, there's another knock on the door looking for a room. And I had rented every single room out. And then there was a pregnant lady with her husband, and they wanted a room. And I told them that I didn't have any rooms, and I was very tired, so I told them to go back in the stable, because who would want to be back there with the animals? But they agreed. And there were wing people and lights going back there. I think it's a party, and I'm pretty sure the baby was born because there's been cooing and crying. And then there were kings, wise men, magi, I don't know what to call them. And now they're all singing. I'm guessing it's a birthday party. I don't know. I just want to go to sleep.
The police are here on the scene.
You reported a noise disturbance?
Yes, back in the stable.
Well, I guess we're about to shut down a birthday party. No good news story here. Back to you at the studio.
That last scene of our play didn't seem like good news.
It really didn't. There was one grumpy innkeeper.
Well, he was just trying to get some sleep, and everybody kept disturbing him.
I guess maybe he should have just joined the party. That's what I would have done.
Well, the police had arrived. Let's see what happened next. I can't see how there's any good news, but I know it's coming, right? Well, let's see what happens in our in our final scenes.
Nothing worse than trying to sleep and being disturbed by a loud neighboring party.
He was nice enough to let those people stay in his stable when there was no room left in the inn, and they repay him with a loud party? Some people.
I guess we won't have that good news story, but we promised we would check back in with the stable. Reporter 1, we're coming back to you live. What's happening at the stable?
You would not believe what just happened. After we were getting a good shot of the mother that gave birth, a light appeared, and that light turned out to be an angel. It said it was an angel of the Lord. And then some shepherds arrived with the sheep. After that, 3 kings arrived with their beautiful gifts. And then they explained that that star in the sky led them to the stable. And then they started beautifully singing. Hold up, someone banging at the stable door.
Stop. There was a report of a noise disturbance and I've come to shut the party down.
I just want to go to sleep.
You are welcome to come in.
Come in.
Can you guys be more quiet?
Come in. Come meet the Messiah.
How do I turn someone down just as me?
Didn't the angel of the Lord say that the Messiah would be wrapped in cloth and in a manger?
He did.
That's the most precious baby I've ever seen. Joy to the world.
I don't think this is any ordinary baby.
Let earth receive their King. Let every heart remember God. Let heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing.
That is not an ordinary baby. That is the Messiah. He will bring joy, love, hope, and light into the world.
That truly is the good news.
Well, that truly was good news.
The Messiah is born.
Jesus is born. Let's continue our celebration by hearing a reflection from Pastor Mandy.